So I'm here with Peter Hinssen, the founder of nexxworks. So Peter, thank you. It was a very inspiring presentation this morning. It was called The Day After Tomorrow. So why did you choose that as a title?
Because I saw that many companies, when they were looking at the future, they were focusing on tomorrow, which means that they take what they know today and they extrapolate and hope it's going to be fine. And I think in a world that is changing slowly, that is the case. But in a world which is accelerating, which we have now because of technology, that doesn't work anymore. And if you keep that lens of tomorrow, you're probably going to be too late. So what companies have to do is look at the day after tomorrow. New ideas, new concepts, new business models that could change the rule of the game. And if you keep your eye on the day after tomorrow and think about your future that way, you'll probably be fine.
Okay. And then you talked about wow moments and whoa moments. What was all that about?
Well, I think we're in this point where we get excited about technology. That's the wow. I mean, I'm a technologist at heart. If I see what is happening, and in my field, something happens every single day. A few years ago, self-driving cars were just science fiction absurdity, and it's now something which is, the number one topic in automotive. And I think what we're beginning to see is that the excitement about these things is amazing. That's the wow. But at the same time, there's the scary part. There's jobs that might be replaced. There's the ethics. There's driverless cars which might, hurt or kill people. We have automation and artificial intelligence which could be summoning the demon. And I think it's this combination of the wow, but also the wow at the same time, where we have to be careful about some of the dark side of these developments.
Okay. And then you shared a couple of acronyms. So one was KWTT, so that's people who know what they're doing, but also the DKWTD, people who don't know what they're doing, and you were suggesting it's important to have some of the latter rather than the former. What's all that about?
I think it is important because I think many corporations now have been really still built, they've been built on that premise of the Industrial Revolution. We still organize companies like it was 1850. But the world has changed, the mentality has changed. We need to unlock more creative potential. We need to engage more employees. And I think what is important is to acknowledge that you might not know everything, and maybe not knowing is a good thing. Startups are filled with people who are constantly doing things that have never been done before. So by definition, they don't know what they're doing. And my emphasis is to say, maybe as a company you should have more people who don't know what they're doing, and you should give them more creative freedom to actually express themselves.
Okay, all right, great. And then, so my last question, so what advice would you give to companies trying to face into the day after tomorrow?
Well, I think free advice is many companies are attracting talent. And if you have a bright 21, 22-year-old who just joined, the old mentality would be to say, as a senior manager, I will mentor you, I will tell you everything you have to know about this business. That is old school. I think if you're smart, you see that these kids are closer to the day after tomorrow. They are a free lens onto this day after tomorrow. And honestly, if senior managers from a company would spend half an hour every 2 weeks just talking and listening to this enormous lens into the day after tomorrow, I think that we're much better prepared for it.
Okay, perfect. Peter, thank you. It was a great presentation.
It was a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Okay, bye.